Rush, you niggas be flex. Look at my chain and my necklace. Smoking on pressure.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Boss Talk. Everybody make some noise.
Yeah.
We got a special guest in the building, but first introductions. My name is Army, a.k.a. AR Doe, a.k.a. the fucking GOAT, a.k.a. the Black Sheep, who I'm talking to.
King Rico, that nigga with the cheat code, 2 underscores, 1 for me, 1 for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, man. It's your boy Highlight. This is why we gonna catch.
Sure.
It's a silent co-pilot. I don't gotta say much. I mean, jet lag trade, you heard?
Who we talking to today?
Oh man, Kry Jones.
That's about it. That's all I got.
Nah, we gonna get you a slogan, but yo, welcome home, and this is like a fucking homecoming. Kry's a fucking founding member of Regime, so you know this is what happens when the family get back together. But Kry, what have you been up to, brother?
Man, just maintaining, man.
That's what's up.
Y'all know how it go. Husband, father,
Mm-hmm.
we do music, entrepreneur. Gotta keep that clothing going. Pay your tab, man. Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely linking some of your music tonight, though. But yeah, take us through entrepreneurship and like all of the work that you've been doing, because you made this shit yourself. How you come to somebody else's show, put their brand on your own fucking clothes,
that's a fact.
and sell us the merch?
Pay your tab merch.
We gotta buy our merch from him because he made it first. Shit is crazy.
Yo.
It's Brandon, aka Bakila.
Hey.
Brandon, man. Everything counts. So, man, listen. Let me tell you about the whole process, man. It's amazing. First of all, it's an honor to be here. Watch our show every weekend.
We appreciate you.
I'm not here. So, yeah, man. Making merch, doing music. Inspiration came from doing time. You come home, you can't find employment, so you gotta do work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You find a little heat press, throw a little Superman on there, a little kid wanted. Then you start to figure out that you can design shit, and then here we go. We here, man.
How does it make you feel when you see somebody else rocking your own shit? Like, you know what I mean? Like, when you just chilling on a spot and shit, and like, you like, oh, that's me right there. You feel me?
It was a great feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great feeling, honestly, because people don't realize how much time it takes in order to build this stuff. The effort that it takes. They think like you just print it, throw it on a shirt, like here you go. Like nah, it's a whole process. I got to take the time to design this, pick out the colors, what I think is going to match. So when you see somebody actually take time to spend money on something that you created, not only is it a blessing, but it's an honor. Like I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I know for them, for the customers, like yo, thank you for making this for me. But for me, it's a high level of appreciation. You're appreciating my craft, my creativity.
That's dope. So were you like always into fashion? Cause I know you were drippy. Like I mean, you color coded. You know how to do your thing. Was you always into?
Nah, that's a fact.
Was you always like really into fashion, or this is something you picked up along the way, or it's like something that just hit you like?
Nah,
this
Kry
will work?
always been fly.
I know
I
you
go
from
gas
this.
that nigga's been fly.
up, son. Yeah.
Nah, we've been doing this. Like,
Okay, yeah.
like I remember we made K-Swiss cool.
That's a strong.
We made K-Swiss cool. So we been doing this. Like this ain't nothing new. Like you see everybody like picking up the Burberry swag now. We was just talking about this. I got a picture from over 10 years ago with a Burberry scarf on. Army got the Gucci hat. He got Versace like glasses on. We been doing this. You get what I'm saying?
Nothing new.
Yeah, so you
Big
take
second nature.
you take it and you just apply it. Like I know who want to shop this. You know what I'm saying? Like we got both sides. I want the people who want to be, who want to have the hood image, and then you want the people who want to be outside of that bag,
But
like,
still,
exactly. So you gotta make it apply to both. You know what I'm saying?
So how do you apply the image though? Because you sing, but you look like you gangbang.
Word. How you
Like,
balance that?
How do you balance that? How, like, are you one of the singers that nigga, like you like a Bobby Brown ass nigga? Like the nigga was dangerous.
Bobby was dangerous.
Like he was like in a
Bobby
sense,
was dangerous.
like he was
Dance
tough.
though. He definitely danced. Like that's tough.
He was tough.
crazy.
Take away the horrible character, but like,
Okay.
yeah, like
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Bobby
that's
Brown
how-
was a solid nigga.
Yeah.
Scene. So like, is it that type of thing? Like I could R&B your girl draws off, but. And I definitely don't want to, but
And I got that thing on me.
in your mouth,
man.
man. That's
Like,
it.
you
Nah,
feel me? Like,
it's definitely that, but it didn't become that. Like I started off as the musician in the church,
Regular.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how it
and
goes.
because you have the big family, you learn how to fight early. You know what I'm saying?
Ah.
Not because you want to, you just I want the last chicken nugget. Whack, like let's go. I want the last chicken nugget. Like let's get it. So you learn how to box early, and then you become the singer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, now you soft because you sing.
Mm-hmm.
I can prove it. I was always the talker too. Like, you know, people always
you gotta back
but
it,
like,
yeah.
like the people that can talk and fight. Now I was gonna talk you to death until you really tried me.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna box you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like,
I hate them niggas.
like, yo, like, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I could definitely from day one, like, go to anybody girl and just sing. Like, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So it became a part of the image. You know what I'm saying? You just continue to branch off of it and create it. And it's like, the bad boy that can sing. I ain't no Nate Dogg, but
Yeah.
That's really
that's hard.
How did you know that you could sing though? Like who told you that you was nice?
And who told me to sing without a reason?
That
When you got grandparents in church,
Mm-hmm.
and there's not enough people on the little singing disciple choir.
Nah, for real.
Go up
For
there and
real.
sing, but it's like, I gotta take the mic too, yeah.
They just
Mm-hmm.
feel
And then they,
Solo.
that's how I learned. Yeah, that's how I learned how to play.
Mm-hmm.
Like my uncle started working for the Long Island Railroad. He couldn't play bass in church no more.
Oh.
And they was like, "Oh, you at home trying to learn slogans?" I was trying to learn, you know, little slogans at home, watching TV. Now you're gonna play in church, and we're gonna turn it up. So either you learn or you get embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? So success or failure. Like if I throw you to the wolves, you want to be embarrassed,
That's what I'm saying. That's
or do you want to take the time to learn, practice, and perfect your craft?
Who inspired you? Because I remember when we was 14, my nigga. This is one of my first times smoking weed. You know, I looked down on it at that time too. I repented. I prayed. I had God to forgive me for that so many times. But we went in the house, ordered Chinese food. You ordered spare rib tips. I'm dead ass. This is what really happened. My nigga, you put on Jamie Foxx comedy special. That shit changed my life. Like, so, cause when I see you play the keys and shit, like I could see that energy Jamie had.
Yeah.
You know, Mary,
Yeah.
like, so talk about some of your musical inspirations.
I was saying definitely Jamie.
Nah, he did that bit.
That's
Yeah.
Not a lot of people say that.
Yeah, definitely
that's
Jamie.
Fire.
What people didn't realize was Jamie was a triple threat from the beginning, and nobody respected him.
Yes.
Almost like Kanye, like nobody would take him seriously. He's a comedian. We're not gonna let him in the music world. Why not? This man he was a church musician. That's how he got started. He was the organist. Same thing with D'Angelo.
I didn't know
His
that.
grandma.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so same thing with D'Angelo. A lot of people don't know that his baby mother, I can't remember her name, but she's a can't remember her name, but she's in the yo, she's in the what you call it? She's in the music world, like really big. But she taught him how to play in church, and they applied it to the R&B world. It's like, yeah, like you get what I'm saying? Like, show me what you can do. Like, I don't want to just be the person that's on the record. Like, yeah, I can do it now. Give me a piano. Let me go about my business. One of the best things when we went to one of your performances at the college. Yeah. Fresh Home. Yo, Kry, you can still sing? Yeah. I got it. I was cut.
So you said let go. You sang like, what you say?
No, I didn't say let go.
What you say?
Never sing that.
Never sing that.
That was crazy.
I never heard a nigga sing and bang blood other than Breezy. My nigga, dead ass. Like, on some real nigga shit, like,
real power.
Like my nigga, and that's great company. So, to be honest with you,
yeah,
that's awesome. How'd you find the beat though?
Yo, looking. So, alright, so I started making my own beats. Right? Let me keep this on there. Like,
what's that process like?
Bro, I had no knowledge of what I was doing. Like, to this day, I'm still learning. I'm way far ahead than what I was, but I had no knowledge. Like, I was trying to hook up an old keyboard, knew nothing. I'm like, even now, I'm still working on GarageBand. Like, I'm still building. So now I kind of get the beats the way I want them, but if I can't do it, then I go on the tube, reach out to who I needed to reach out to, and like, let me get that. You know what I'm saying? It's still that process. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my Kanye. Like, absolutely. I'm an artist right now. I'm gonna be a producer. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna learn how to get there, but I'm still in that process. You know what I'm saying? Everything don't come overnight. So,
what was your like re-entry journey though? You make mention of, like going away, like you know that's a stigma that plagues our hood and our black men anyway. So what was that process for you, especially as a father and a husband?
Well, that's a good question. Let's see. You go away, you on top. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, we we was on top. That's when the Diesel jeans was out. I had every pair of Pradas. We was spending money.
Yeah.
Spending money. Was waking big on my
Ain't no we was you and Shaq. I didn't
Like,
have that. I didn't have it like that. Like Levi, y'all two niggas, y'all were wild. Y'all was spending money reckless. Nigga.
Bro,
I have one.
With the P's though.
Yo, remember in the Diesels with the...
Nah.
I had the red leathers, like I had leathers in every
With the
color,
P's
bro.
though was crazy.
With every
Oh,
phone.
yeah, these two niggas were battling with the blue Pradas,
Yo,
bro.
remember?
The blue
Yeah.
brothers.
They were
Nice.
battling with the blue Pradas, bro.
The V's with P's.
Yeah, that come with Uptown.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with white ups, my nigga. They had Pradas, I had white ups because that was in my range. And it was good.
That's
You
crazy.
can't go wrong with a
Yo,
King
Rico,
Pen.
we walked in 231, and I had this red polo jacket on. The next day, you know, chilling like, yeah, all right, we're going to link up. We was always together. Shaq pulled out with the blue one. I said, just sneak up.
Ah,
Don't worry
shit.
about it.
Had to go.
Yo,
With
we
the
battled.
matching Timbs.
Went right to
Yeah,
Soho.
with the Mac, we battled for so long.
Yeah, that's a fact.
For so long. But nah, I came home. Yeah, bro.
That was gonna fly over my head.
Yeah, y'all don't understand.
Shaq had white Timbs.
Shaq had big black Timbs. I'm lying. He had the white construction.
Not the
Nah,
baby
niggas are
blue.
And
niggas.
the baby blue.
That's New York. You look.
Take me to heaven.
Shaq is a New York nigga,
Take-
boy.
The heaven, New York's heaven angel.
Shaq was,
That's OG.
yeah.
Like,
Nah, you was flea though. You was
Nah, he was though.
Nah,
He was lead,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Like, you had baby blue Timbs, bro.
Nah.
And then pulled out with the gator shoes at his party.
The lemon
Boy,
pepper
with the squares.
Lemon pepper steppers got it.
Oh my
This is
god.
not my interview. I'm confused.
This is
Lemon
not
pepper
the
steppers.
All right.
No,
I was sitting on the inside waiting.
Yo.
He came in there with the long jacket, the blue top, blue shirt. I was like,
Nah,
no.
I really need
Okay.
help. I really need help.
Damn, Shaq. I'm
Like,
like, I was looking at him like, damn, okay. Nah.
Oh
But nah, I came home from after all.
we gonna just got a visual.
No, I knew.
The visual got it.
Yo, nigga, Shaq was Pinky before Pinky, bro. Like, wow.
Nah, niggas got dressed.
Yo, what? She wasn't playing, like school picture dress. But still, came home. Don't laugh no more. Y'all don't make me laugh. Came home right after being on top, like you the man in the hood. I came home to nothing, man. Like I had nothing. Not only did I not have anything, the little bit that I did have, I couldn't fit. Then,
Absolutely.
yeah, like none of my clothes. You know what I'm saying? I went up to top like 230, came home 180 because there was nothing for me to do. You know, they send you up top, they send you with programs and I had no programs. I was smart, couldn't go to school, so I worked out the whole time. Came home, couldn't find a job. Boy, imagine being turned down to cook fries. Boy, my self-esteem was so low.
Yeah.
My pride was like, was watching niggas walk over my pride, like, but it's so easy to get back into what you used to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can easily get this back.
Yeah.
Facts.
But then you find your motivation. My wife, you know what I'm saying? Mad loyal, mad supportive. You know what I'm saying? That's what you know. That's what people don't understand.
That's dope. Son.
If you ain't got
That's
that
fire.
woman beside you to push you, to
That's
tell
fire.
you, yo, don't
Oh,
do
yeah.
this, do that.
That's
Hello,
fire.
it's
Oh,
you.
she-
I'm
oh,
over
yeah, she
here.
always gonna get the accolades. You know what I'm saying? Because there was so many times like I'm out.
Yeah.
Even slipped up a few times. Like, nah, boy, this ain't working. This 40-hour check ain't. I'm out of here. I'm gonna hit Texas real quick. You know what I'm saying? Go get the bag. Nah, come back. We gonna figure this out. So after all that, looking at my kids, entrepreneurship. Found the heat press. Looked up some tutorials. Figured that out. And honestly, found the job. You know, you gotta have community.
Yes.
People don't understand. You think you can do everything by yourself. It's impossible. It's impossible. You ain't got community. You're not going far. Now, from back then, it was more than 10 years ago. Now, I'm studying to be a UI, UX designer. Starting pays anywhere between 70 grand and 90 grand a year.
Hello.
See what I'm saying? Like I'm almost at the end of my program. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to my little cousin, the boss. You know what I'm saying? Like emerging works, bro. Major. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, it's not, you don't really want to like just advertise all the time, but it's a major part of who I am now. If there was no emerging works, I would still probably be struggling to get a job. Yeah. So that, entrepreneurship, music, boy, all that, everything plays a part. It's all key components. So that's that transition, man. Appreciate you, brother.
We all here, nigga. We all eat from it.
Appreciate
all
you,
eat
man.
from it. Tell you, man, that shit is for us, by us, and that's the reason why we able to like do things for the community, because we get to do it for ourselves. You feel me? Like literally, all 5 of us are part of Emerging Works, man.
Yeah.
Like literally, Highlight was one of the first mentees. You feel me? Like nigga, like we all here, we all contributing to the community growing. But like, tell us about the music and like what's coming. Like, what can we expect from you musically? Because Adios featuring Ange is fire.
That's really it.
Oh man.
So like, you working on a project? What is that? You shooting singles?
Yeah, still stuck in between some titles, man. Thought about Love Jones.
That's hard.
Yeah,
That's hard. You wildin' if you don't know what that.
Yeah.
That should be a series.
I just gotta find some balance in between, because I'm not who I used to be. And every time you do music as an artist, you should grow.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm at now. And I remember, like, I was just telling them, listening to some of my old music, it's just like, boy, you put that up.
Right, hello.
This some shit I want to pull up the DSPs, boy.
Boy, you pulled that out. Like, nah. It's stuff now, I would just be like, nah, don't play that. I don't want the streams, I don't want the money. Don't play it.
It's not even a don't play it. It's just that's not me no more.
Yeah.
So it's like
Don't even
if you look at me, if you look at me, you're not getting that no more. It's
Yeah,
up.
Exactly.
I'm up here now.
Exactly. So
That's
My question to you is, in the totality of music, like, where do you see yourself? Like, do you see yourself as the writer? Do you see yourself as the artist that's actually on stage? Do you see yourself as the one who's behind the scenes, pulling the strings and stuff like that? Like, ultimately, where do you see yourself in this music?
that's a good question. Only because I don't like too much of the fame. When you have family, I kind of like negate from the. I don't like the fame. You know what I'm saying? Because it brings too much attention.
Yeah.
And I have too many kids. You know what I'm saying? People are weirdos nowadays.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to be real careful with people coming around and what they think they can get if something happens. So you want to be behind the scenes, but I honestly love performing. It's something about performing. It's almost like a different high.
Hold on. I don't even want you to go there yet, because since you brought it up, we got to go to our past. We got to fucking pass. So we going to cut it right here and leak another motherfucking song. He did it to himself. Yo, now we was talking about performing, right? Now we have been around the motherfucking world. Where have you been?
Around the motherfucking world.
What are the countries that you went to?
Oh man, Europe, Germany, and so like, bro,
There was a lot of countries. On that continent.
it was a lot, man. We spent a lot of time traveling. Ministering, like, you know what I'm saying? So,
I hear that.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so
Ministers.
yeah, more so performing. You know what I'm saying? Because the passion wasn't. Let me not say the passion wasn't there for what we was doing. We just didn't fully understand or grasp what it was, because it wasn't fully expressed to us. It was told to us. It was more of a demand. So we became performers instead of ministers. We learned how to be ministers in the process of doing it, but we were performers, man.
You got to capture the crowd and those type of things.
Exactly, bro. I remember drinking and being able to snap right into it. Like, I'd be drunk right before the performance and get on stage and be like, I'm line 6.
Line 6.
We gonna stand up, you get what I'm saying? With my J's on, they gonna want to know who this dude is that's stepping mad hard. You know what I'm saying? Back then, it was, and it's crazy. You know, my wife here, don't get crazy, but it was all about the women back then.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
That's the only reason why I did it. Like, I didn't care about nothing else. They wanted to know who these dudes was that was dancing.
Hey!
Boy, still got it, homie.
What?
Nah, do though.
What? Yeah. Boy, Fragile Heart came out, he started solo when it was over. Fragile Heart came out, he started, it was over. Then he became the rapper.
Like, what's the alright, we talk about ministering and we talk about performing. What's the difference for you in ministering and performing, and what's the difference from you like then and now? Like, even in your performing, like you being a musician, you turning into the solo artist, like, what's the difference for you?
Back then and now.
Yeah.
Alright, back then it wasn't real ministry for me, to be honest. Because I really didn't have a personal relationship. I was doing what I was told. So it was all in one. It was performing. Period. Now, I can cipher the difference. You get what I'm saying? Like, for me, getting on the stage performance is a different type of excitement. I know what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? I want to, like, it's almost like I want to grab the attention of an audience. and as well as get my message across or whatever I'm singing. When I'm in ministry, honestly, it can go either way. Because don't get it wrong, I bang, I sing R&B, I love doing performances, but I'm a church hat. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the organist, I'm the keyboardist, I'm even the drummer sometimes. I can come in there, and it's not always about the check. So I'm gonna get in church and I'm gonna let that spirit guide me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll be singing and it's not called for me to sing. It's just the music, the sound. You know what I'm saying? That worship. So I just allow it to take over. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, we've been in a position where we know real from fake. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So once we get in that real atmosphere and we start to feel it, I kind of get in a position to just like, yo, God, use me. I've been in a position so long where I pretended. Like, yeah, you take control, you do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, that's my biggest sacrifice to him. Like, that's my way of paying him back. That's my way of how people say they're going to pay tithes. No, I'm going to give God my music. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure that these people, because some people can't get into where they need to be. They can't tap into where they need to be without that music. So I'm just trying to do my part. And that's you know what I'm saying? That's my difference between then and now.
Yeah, let's wrap it up with a round. Like what does performing feel like with you? Like, I met you at one of these performances. Like, I remember. Like, you know what I mean? That's how we initially connected, and you was wilding. You had to build wilding.
I've never seen Rico before.
Not your guys.
I've never seen
Rico. Y'all know.
Word, I've never seen that.
That's what I Rico, I met.
Yo, that's wild.
The nigga song was on the radio.
That's wild.
When I met him, I'm telling y'all, like, this nigga was my inspiration for a season, nigga.
No,
like, for real.
I can see him actually.
That's why I fuck with his character.
Like, I'm really curious. Like, what did you love about the performance?
Shit was just an outlet for me to really be myself. You know what I'm saying? So now everything is a little fast forward. Let's say in my house it's all cool to, you know, do the music and support. In my time it wasn't. So I was getting, not saying shunned, but I wasn't getting the most support. So on the stage was the place that I can get that support. Understand? I got a crowd full of people that don't know me for nothing, but once they hear my music and, you know, they feel that vibe. They give me that energy straight back that I just wasn't receiving at home. So it became an outlet for me, like, nah, let me go get this off, see what niggas is saying. Like, oh, y'all feeling this? Yo, turn me up. That's right.
Yeah.
So that's dope. That's dope. Performing for me, I might do a lot. I think it's a chance for me to actually bring my words to life. You know what I'm saying? Because I know people go for, like, because I got a lot of overseas, like, fans or whatever the case may be. So, like, they don't understand. No, because I really got messages, like, they said, I don't know what you're saying, but the shit is fire. You know what I'm saying? So I just know the melodic thing. So I know when I perform now I can actually express what I'm really saying. You know what I mean? And actually insinuate certain bars and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what performing is for me. Like.
Performing for me is to be a beacon of hope. You know what I mean?
Tell him.
To be honest with you, because
Come on, Doc. Give it to him, Doc.
What interview is it?
Who interview is this?
Okay, the source.
I want to go again.
I gotta do that over. I gotta do my shit over.
Shit.
All right, back to the beacon of beacon. Oh, beacon of hope.
I am like, I go to a lot of concerts, so I see my favorite artists on stage.
Yeah.
So seeing that, it's like, yo, I can do that. And when I'm actually on stage and I'm able to be that for someone else, like, that just makes it all
crazy.
Everything for me. You feel me? Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go again.
It's our show. Go again.
It's your show, actually.
Nah.
You got the merch here.
Nah, they gotta see the merch, bro. That's fire.
Pay your tab. You can't leave without it.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait. Show them the back. He got the red accent. He not playing. Stop it.
With the big P.
Big P.
What's crazy? I saw Amber perform for the first time.
Stop it.
5 years.
Stop it.
Yes.
Cut it out.
My first time.
It's not my
And she
show.
hired-
It was one of my favorite female R&B.
Stop it.
Yo, what?
Yeah.
I be on live. I was like, yo.
Live.
I was like, yo, look, nah, bro.
I gotta check out that Fields cover by Kry.
I said, I need that feature. She said, no.
What?
We gotta pull some strings.
Not
We know
the
some.
hard
We know some
notes.
people that fuck with
Yeah.
Answer. We know some people that fuck with Answer. So
No.
we gonna pull some strings.
She was
Okay.
playing Harvey Gaye.
I think Big Ant's cool.
I think y'all gotta chill.
But you know what's in real Ember, man? Let's close this shit out. Angie birthday weekend. Lit. We gonna vibe. We gonna party and shit. This is another episode of the TheBarsTalk, man. You know what the fuck going on.
Y'all don't know this song. Y'all don't know this song. Stop acting like y'all know this song.
I know this shit.
I don't know this song.
Get from behind the camera.
That song was dope.
Appreciate you.
The guy on it was fire too. I'm not even gonna lie, he's very good.
I don't know who that nigga is.
I don't know.
I don't know who that
Y'all
man
gotta-
is.
y'all
I ain't
gotta
never
check
seen him
that out
before in my
for real.
life.
But like this is something I is a big thing for me with loyalty. Like, what do you weigh more, like loyalty or respect? Like, what's your take on that? Like,
Good question. It makes your question. Respect from who though?
that see.
You know
Damn,
what I'm
ask me a question. I was about to say a nigga like me. I don't care
Like,
who the fuck. Like,
Exactly,
you
but
know what I mean?
that's my
But-
thing. People are
Mhm.
trying to get respect from people who don't have loyalty.
Mm.
So how does one go without the other? If I'm not loyal to you, how do I respect you? It don't work.
I've never heard that answer.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
they coincide with each other.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? If I can't be loyal to the people in my circle, like I can't respect you because you didn't respect me enough to be loyal to me. So they don't even go together. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of niggas respect out of fear too.
Yeah.
Which is like, but it's not like reverence. Like reverence is like adoration.
Yeah.
Like I'm in fear of fucking up this relationship or getting you tight, but niggas fear you because they gonna lose their accessibility to you. They gonna lose the fact that you're a resource. You feel what I'm saying? And that shit is whack. Like respect should be like you a man first. Like you a man first. I respect you as a black man first. And everybody should start, like for me, everybody starts with 100 points.
Yeah.
That's the only way. Like I view everybody equal. We men, like 100 points. As soon as you start doing like weird shit, like stealing our podcast out there and changing it to
Minus
-40.
Minus 40.
Nigga.
85.
Originality.
And we fuck with you, like that's weird.
Cut it
We
out.
just
Cut it out.
waiting for you to say one of our names, like shit like that.
Now you know what's crazy? I live by Maya Angelou creed. Literally, she said, "Play me once." Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't give people a second chance to do me wrong. I believe you the first time. So if you lied to me the first time, I'm gonna expect you to lie the second time. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So you don't get a second chance. You don't have no accessibility.
Damn.
You can't act like, don't call me. There's nothing to talk about. Like you messed up.
What's the whole point of lying?
Yo, people have issues and they don't like know how to deal with themselves.
You think that's what comes with lying?
It's self-identity issues, Chad. You want
lot
to
of
be
niggas
somebody you're not. Why lie about it?
True.
A lot of niggas don't know it. Like everybody always tell niggas like be yourself, but you can't be yourself if you don't know who you are.
You are.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You gotta lie to yourself from
And
the
it takes
start.
time to know where you come from.
Yeah, it takes time.
Definitely
Like,
takes
that shit is
time
a
to
journey.
know
where you come from. You really got to do your own research and shit like that. I mean, so.
Like I will always tell niggas I don't know who I am because like every day I change.
It's not that you change. Every day you learn something new about yourself.
Real shit. Like yesterday,
it's not
I
that you
did.
change it.
Last year I didn't like guacamole, nigga. You fucking love it.
No,
now.
Nah,
facts
Real
though.
shit.
Facts though.
Never ate it in my
You ain't on the
life.
guac train. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
Not you on the guac train.
It's cool.
Now I can't eat it with the plantains from Empanada Mama.
What?
I be at Chipotle. Like you can hold the guac.
Nah, you're bugging. That shit slap. That shit slap, bro. You gotta make it the right way.
No flavor. I can't tell me guac has a flavor.
No, it has no flavor. I like it a little bit, but it definitely doesn't have a flavor. It does.
No,
It's good for you. It's good for you.
Sometimes they put it
It's good for you.
So is broccoli.
It's not real. Broccoli not real.
Exactly.
She knows. But it's cool. But it's good. I'd rather flavor over.
But that's literally how, and that's why I view opinions and feelings the same way, even mine, because shit changes.
That's a fact.
Shit changes all the time. Like, all right, babe, you got kids.
Yeah.
You got kids, and we talk. Let's talk about it. Like, we live in a crazy world where the abnormal is the new normal.
Yeah.
right? So when we talking about feelings, when we talk about what's real or not, we living in the world of social media. How do you deal with that? And you got young girls and young men that you have to steward. Like you have to. You have to.
Facts. You tell them to be themselves. And not only do you tell them to be themselves, you show them what that is. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You just don't tell them. Like, I'm not one of those, do as I say, not as you. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't watch me and no. Nah, I'm going to tell you to do this and I'm going to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I want you to follow suit. Yeah, like, this is me. Like, I don't hide nothing from my kids. My kids know, Daddy got that thing on him.
Yeah. Hello.
It be on the table. My 2-year-old walk past like it's like
a toy.
It's a thing on the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that's Daddy's. That's his personal. Mm-hmm. Don't touch it. Mm-hmm. My flag be right there on it. My kids know I bang. Like, they know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They also know that when it's time, that Daddy's gonna be the one that's gonna come to save them. I got one daughter that took me to heartbeat. Man, my daddy gonna come shoot this. Like, don't play. He ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? But I also instill on my kids like, yo, because this is a conversation you gotta have. If you're gay, tell me. I'm okay with that. You're just not gonna come in here and be something different than what you are. Mm-hmm. Don't come in here and tell me you're now a boy. No. That ain't finna happen. Yeah. Be yourself. Mm-hmm. And I'm 100% with it, okay? You get what I'm saying? Like, as your father, I'm always gonna support you. Mm-hmm. What you're not gonna do is come in here with your pants sagging, do rag on, like you were, nah, you ain't finna do that, bro. You gonna turn around, go out this crib, and come back the way we made you. Mm-hmm. Or we got an issue.
No, for real.
You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta teach them to be themselves. Like, and I feel like that's what a lot of kids lack.
Now, my question when it comes to being a parent and the music, how are you able to use your music to inspire your offspring?
Boy, my kids see it.
Niggas offspring. Yeah, that's offspring. I can't let that go. That's crazy. Whoa.
I'm looking at this nigga like,
you just said offspring.
Why offspring?
Great utilization.
That's what I was saying.
Yo, I saw watching Tristan with a word.
You got it.
Offspring. Like,
he had to pick from his vocabulary.
Exactly. Fire. I'm sure my vocabulary.
Perfect word. Perfect.
Not my interview.
Y'all.
They confident over the episodes. He's
Yo, wow.
That was funny.
Yeah, bro, my fault. How you inspire your children?
Yeah. Alright, so the kids see it all around them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always been there. One thing about music is it's gonna play in my house. Whether we cleaning up, whether daddy just playing gospel, it don't matter. Music gonna be in the house. So honestly, my little daughter just decided that she wanted to start like making music. Sat her down, started showing her what to do. Her inspiration was Big Ange.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
So they see the music. They know daddy got the studio. What I can respect about it and what I love and admire about it is that she actually came to me. It wasn't like a secret. Exactly. Like with daddy. I got this song I want to record.
Oh, that means she really wants it though.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? We always talk about it. I'm like, yo, my mother would have pushed me when she noticed I had a gift.
Hello.
Would this be a whole different ball game? I've been playing piano since I was like 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? Never read a lick of music. Oh, yeah. They gave me music and told me learn it verbatim. And I could never read music.
It fucked your flow up.
Bro,
shit. Yeah,
I was sitting there playing unorthodox ways.
Yeah.
But getting the big checks.
Shit you're not supposed to do is working for you.
That's what, you know what I'm saying? I was in atmospheres where dudes was like, yo, how did you get in there?
I seen it.
Boy, it's passion.
That.
You learn, you know what I'm saying? And people don't understand energy's transfer. I'm passionate about what I do. So when my kids are sitting there and they doing whatever they doing and they watching me, now I gotta get this verse and I'm writing. They sitting there like, nah, he's serious about this. You know what I'm saying? Now take what you see and apply it to whatever it is that you want to do. Whatever it is you want to do, I'm gonna make sure it happens.
That's fire.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's my job as a father. So to pass it off to my offsprings, it's that passion, bro. Like as long as they see it and they got it, that fire in them, I'm just gonna continue to light it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just want them to be great. All them kids.
Absolutely.
Somebody got to be a millionaire.
Hello.
If daddy don't make it, somebody gonna take care of me. Yeah. That's what
that's real.
Somebody gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? 100%.
You know what I love about the guests that come on the show is like we get a wide variety. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's it's always challenging the norm here because like people judge us by the way we look, by the way we speak, by certain ways that we associate or identify. And at the end of the day, these are the ones that's really sitting down. I watched this man sit down with his daughters of different ages and do their schoolwork, not homework, the schoolwork, the classwork with them.
And you got all girls, correct?
Yeah, one son.
What?
Okay, yeah.
How many guns? How many legal guns?
Yes, that's it.
Legal guns?
How many legal guns?
That's
Yeah, so please fall back.
Nah, that's crazy.
Please fall back.
Yeah.
But like I'm saying, first of all, like thank you for coming here and sharing your knowledge. And everybody, make sure you go to your local neighborhood liquor store and get a bottle of vodka and 100 reserve. But before we dip out, Kry, like we just want to give you your flowers. As always being. That husband, always being that father that we can like look up to. That's a peer. You feel what I'm saying? Like we don't gotta look to some uncle or somebody. We're looking at somebody at our level who went through the traumas with us. So we want to give you your flowers. We want to toast to that. You know what I'm saying? And like being a hell of an entrepreneur, musician, making our merch. You feel me? Like making your merch, shipping packages. You make EW merch. So like, you know what I'm saying? So like, we just always gonna support each other. But what I also want to do is I know today is your brother-in-law's birthday. Yeah. You know what I mean? He passed away a year ago. So what we want to do, if it's cool with everybody, can we take a shot for Cal?
Yeah.
Let's do that, man. Because this is what it's about. It's about being black-owned. You know what I'm saying? This is about supporting each other, seeing each other grow. You know what I mean? Like we are 20 plus, some of us 20 plus in here. You feel what I'm saying? So it's truly an honor, but this is to, black men. This is a Kry. This is a Cal. And we also celebrating Big Ann's birthday this week.
Yeah! Let's fucking go!
This is to success, y'all. This into millions. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
We out.
Pressure, sick in the head, moving reckless. I woke in the spot, need a section. I'm lighting it up, that's the pressure. Most of my niggas be reckless.